Darius A. Journigan. I'm playing the role of Mercenary Guard 2. So I got the script and kind of like read through it just a little bit, like looking for just like my parts, and like there was a scene and some crazy stuff happened, like physical stuff happening that was like, holy crap, wait, I have to go back and read this again. So like I went up and just like ended up reading the entire play in one sitting, and I think this is a play that's needed right now. And I was like, you know what, like I need to do this play. With all the stuff that's going on in the country and the world, it's, someone needs to be talking about it. This play talks about real things, things that have happened, things that probably can happen, like, not probably, things that have happened and that will happen. And especially if we stay on the political track that we're on now, we have just all types of civil unrest in the country, people acting out in ways that we really haven't addressed. We've had protests, and we've had, I don't know, people making Facebook videos and stuff and t-shirts, but I haven't really seen any art that directly talks about the dire state of our nation. I consider myself a nonviolent person, but I think that when it comes to protecting life and freedom, is there such a thing as too far? I don't know. It's a struggle. It's a struggle that I still have. I don't really know. It's a tough one. I think that there will be a lot more plays like Radical coming up. I think that just from this year alone, I got to work on Sex Myth, and now I'm getting to work on Radical. I haven't gotten to work on plays that touch on politics quite as much ever in my life, and now I am. So I think that just the fact that I've had these 2 plays in 1 year is gonna keep going. There's gonna be a lot more art to be made. There's gonna be a lot more voices heard. And I don't think people are gonna have a choice but to listen. They say there are 8 people in a play, and we're inviting our friends and our families. We all probably think differently, and all of our friends and family think differently. So now we have an audience full of a bunch of people who think differently, who have all these opposing views perhaps, and we get to sit them down in one place and send out the same message. So now everyone is hearing the same thing. So I know that's not gonna force everyone to agree, but it's gonna make them leave asking the same questions, and everyone's asking the same questions, eventually they'll be answered. I hope. So I recently canceled a trip to Detroit, but it was already after I packed that I had to cancel the trip. But while I was packing, I was thinking about the things that I could and couldn't realistically bring with me. Like I put skinny jeans in and said, oh wait, I'm going to Detroit, I can't pack skinny jeans, that's too gay. And it got really frustrating because like I know that I was probably thinking way too much about it, but I think that liberation is not giving a fuck about what you pack and what you wear. I think it's about being able to walk down the streets being exactly who you are without fear of retaliation for being who you are. Like, I don't know, just like the question made me think about Detroit, and that's my hometown, where I was born and raised. And like every time I go, I have to be a different person, really. You know, I can't walk down the streets in Detroit the same way I can walk down the streets in New York. And I think liberation means walking down the street wherever the fuck you are, exactly how you are, who you are, and not giving a fuck. I think it's the freedom to have opposing opinions and have that mean nothing more than an interesting conversation.